All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 4. Kind of lost track of my episodes numbers for a second there. Welcome in for episode 4 for Outer Wilds. So, previous stream earlier today, rogues. Obviously, I was very well out of it, considering the factor that, as I explained in the previous stream, like when I was doing No Man's Sky earlier this morning, which of course was me trying to make up for the fact that yesterday I tried to stream No Man's Sky and had to cut it short because thunderstorms. You were rolling through. As I said in the stream earlier today, I was pretty exhausted going in. It didn't stop me from having a pretty good stream. And, making sure I actually committed to like the 3 hours I originally wanted to do for the stream yesterday. But it was pretty awesome because, we got to make a few Sentinels mad by stealing their loot. We went to a new solar system. And I found without a doubt, shadow of a doubt, the best planet I've found in the game so far, which I'm going to make the proper home planet for me as well as my friends, when they start playing with me, which should hopefully, happen sometime in the near future when we play. In a future episode. I just got to get my PlayStation Plus renewed. But, yeah, I went into the stream this morning and I was, very exhausted, considering the fact that I did, one gym session yesterday, did my streams for, No Man's Sky and Outer Wilds yesterday, as well. And then following that, I had no sleep, went to the gym for a second session because I wasn't able to sleep last night. So I went in, went to another session at the gym, and then this morning I did another stream for No Man's Sky. So total, I did 2 gym sessions and 3 live streams in less than a 24-hour period with no sleep. So safe to say I had to crash for a while. I just woke up a couple hours ago, but so I'm definitely feeling a whole lot better now. This probably means I'm not really gonna be able to sleep the best of night either, because I'm pretty much wired like a Christmas tree right now. But hopefully I'll be able to probably maybe still find a means to doze off. I'm probably gonna go out and take a 4-mile walk after the stream to try to make sure I can kind of get myself maybe a little winded down, so I can try to hopefully sleep properly tonight. But I'm not giving my hopes I'm being able to do it, so I'll probably just be spending part of the night, since I don't have to go to the gym tomorrow. I'll probably spend part of tonight after the stream trying to work on my next highlight montage. But either way, guys, Outer Wilds episode 4. Previous stream for this yesterday kind of had a little bit of a few frustrations because we had to go back to Brittle Hollow, which is the main planet in this game I've hated exploring. So I haven't explored like, you know, Ash Twin nor Dark Bramble yet. Those are the only plants outside this mysterious 6th one that I haven't actually explored. But Brittle Hollow has definitely, you know, been the bane of my existence in this game. Thankfully, we got some stuff, you know, taken care of that we've been trying to like do for a while. We, you know, were able to go to the, we finally got inside the Southern Observatory. We investigated a few other things on Brittle Hollow that, you know, basically kind of like, you know, gave us ideas on like where else we could go. And also we finally, you know, did some proper investigating of Giant's Deep with us realizing there wasn't really anything nasty in the water there like I thought it was going to be. Though there is like a very mysterious, pretty much Giant's Deep has like this really strange core to it. And, you know, some of them specifically that, you know, we've been trying to, like, you know, track down for the past couple streams is actually inside that core. So we got to, like, figure out how to get in there. But otherwise, you know, we did, like, some other stuff in Giant's Deep that helped us, you know, like, further a few more plot lines along. So for this stream, I don't know exactly what we're going to do starting things off. I really am considering going on to Dark Bramble since we haven't explored that yet. Ash Twin seems like that actually might be, like, more of an in-game-ish planet going by how some of the lore was talking. I'm not entirely sure, but the main idea for this stream is that I'm going to be going to check out Dark Bramble finally. And I'm obviously, of course, trying to use that as an excuse to not explore Brittle Hollow for a little bit because, again, previous stream, I don't know what it is, but I can explore most of the other plants without much problem, it seems. But Brittle Hollow, when I go there, it just definitely, you know, kind of has me, you know, it has me showing some emotions. But I'm just not really a fan of exploring Brittle Hollow. I guess it's just because it's confusing and everything. I'm not really a fan of, like, the whole mechanic of how, like, the planet, you know, you have to wait for... I've realized you have to, like, wait for parts of the planet to actually fall apart to be able to explore certain spots. Which definitely, you know, is a bit frustrating. By the way, so, like, we got, like, so much done. So, going by the room remote thing, as you can see, we've got, like, a lot here that's been, unlocked. We have, like, you know, some more, because one reason why I want to go to Dark Bramble as well is I'm pretty sure, like, you know, one of these quantum shards is going to be there. We've been, like, furthering everything for the quantum moon thing. And now we have this thing for this quantum shrine, the 6th location and all that. I know we also need to go back to Ember Twin for the late bed cave. So I might actually go ahead and do that to start things off since we're, before we go over to Dark Bramble, because if there is, like, another one in the Dark Bramble that'll help us out with, like, you know, furthering that. So I think my first step for this stream is we're going to head back over to Ember Twin, and we're going to check out this lake bed cave. Because I have been neglecting, you know, checking out Ember Twin. Plus, another thing, this church camp. That's on Ember Twin. It said there's more to explore there. So there's a few things we can check out on Ember Twin as well. But we're going to be going to the Dark Bramble during this stream. But Ember Twin, I guess, is like actually going to be our first stop. Let's just so I can land on it properly this time. Because anyone who's seen me, you know, playing this knows I cannot stand trying to land on Ember Twin. But at least it's not the Interloper. Alright, so at least we already got them right there. So that's a good start to it. So we're going to head on over to Ember Twin and... It said, like, there's something else to, like, investigate Church Camp. Maybe we got to talk to Church a little bit more. But it also might just be something else there that we've yet to notice. I just mash this velocity, that'd be great. Is that a good start to stream? See, that's why I hate Ember Twin. We're not even like 10 minutes in this stream or whatever, I already like fell to the sun because, like I said, I hate the flight mechanics in this game in the sense that, you know, you try to slow down, and it's like, nah, fam, you're about to go right to the sun. So, you can have like a full-on, you know, loop breaker, you know, just because of that. Or a loop ender, you know, just, you know, from... So, okay, you know, yeah, Ember Twin's right there. And I should have known there was a catch to it, which, of course, is the sun's gonna, like, just end my whole career. But that's the reason why I hate trying to land on Ember Twin. With the Interloper, at least I ain't gotta worry about that much. They finally think that I really gotta go back to the Interloper. But it's just really irritating when you're trying to land on a planet, you know? And it's like, oh, you know, the sun's got its own gravitational pull. Good luck with that. Yeah, it is definitely because it's harder to fly just because of the factor that, you know, you go past, if you're going too fast, you'll go right by something. You saw, like, I was trying to, like, you just get, that shows just how much, you know, basically, how much, like, your momentum can, like, go against you. Because I went past in between, and I got, like, thrown all the way over there to the sun. So, it's like, I'm trying, and I'm, like, I'm pushing on, like, left on the control stick to try, like, get my momentum back the other way. So, yeah, the hardest thing about this game is the flying at times. All right. But at least, I'm should be able to land on it without much issue this time. Okay. Just gotta kind of just coast into it. Okay, I think I got it. All right, there's the system they use to track the quantum moon. We're gonna go check out Church Camp first. All right, that's that cannon. Can't remember if it's the propulsion cannon or whatever it is, but that's that. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe it's like it's a solar panel. Alright, I'm just trying to find Church Camp so we can land near it. Then we gotta find the Lake Bed Cave. Which may be somewhere down in there. I don't know. I'm trying to find... I recall like a thing like, his thing was like, it was near the escape pod. All right, come on, Chert, where you at? Have I investigated this before? What is that? Okay, I'll make a note to come back to it. Right now, I'm just trying to stay the course. Find Church Camp. So unfortunately, we're losing precious minutes here trying to find his stupid camp. There goes the interloper. Alright, so we went left before we went over here to the cannon, so we'll go right this time. That's the thing, like, I happened upon his camp by accident before. Oh, shoot. Now I can't find a thing. Even though, like, I went all around this planet. For some reason, it kind of feels like, Ember Twin is, like, is bigger than it looks like from afar. But that's how a lot of the planets are, I suppose. Which is also really confusing, as most of it's just deserts near that. And I think that's his camp right there. Yeah, here we go. Really, game? Okay. Fine, I'll just try to park somewhere nearby. This looks good enough. Yeah, we'll just park next to his ship, because if his ship is safe right here, then mine should be. Of course, with this game, there ain't no tellings. My main concern is just like it getting sucked into the sun. Alright. Okay, y'all can just not with that, please? Thank you. Alright, let's call it Egghead, see what he's got. Goodness, it's you. Hello. Alright, we already talked before. Of course, then again, we are in a time loop. I have a question for you. Tell me what I can do for you. Alright, I found something. Please, do tell. I found your notes about Owl Rock's main... I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating. It might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out there. Farther than Earthian ships will be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The further you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility such a plan exists. Well, thanks for your, helpful insight, Chert. But obviously, it's somewhere in the solar system. Alright, we already talked about this, so... It means there's gotta be something nearby, then. Because it said there's more to explore here. Or maybe it's something we gotta come back to later with him. Best thing I can do is just try. I mean, I'm hoping I can find that cave. And he shoots, he scores. I don't remember going into a dark cavern here. Yeah, we got something here, guys. This area looks new. Maybe it's actually what they're saying. There's more to explore here because it was close to his camp. Well, this actually looks a little creepy. All right, before we go out that, because that might just be another way out. Wait, hold on. Did we get this one? I remember getting the cave shard before. Maybe I did. You finally sounded cold. Yes, I implore you to tell me. You vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Welcome. Or not welcome. Malore, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Yeah, I just saw it. It said hi. Where was young Coleus lost, Malore? He disappeared into the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed in the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus and examined a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. Oh, no, I'm afraid of him. Afraid for him. Hypothesis... We'll learn more by examining the southern lake bed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We had no time to squander. Alright, so we already checked all this, I guess. I mean, that's actually how we found out about, like, him going missing. I could swear, like, the dialogue was different. And that's where we came in at. They said, like, northern lake bed cave, but again, with this game, it's kind of, like, really tricky to figure out what's north. Right now, I'm just wasting time. We'll get it, though. We're going to figure this out. Because this is, like I said, I just want to get the stuff on Ember Twin taken care of. Just go ahead and get it out of the way. Alright, we've been this way too. It said, like, northern lake bed caves. So it makes you think, like, there's going to be, like, a... This planet doesn't have any kind of, Listen, this planet has no... Oh, shoot. This planet has, like, no water on it. So, it makes me think that the lake bed's gonna be dried up. Like, it's fair that would be, like, a good idea to kind of just check around the center right here. See if there's anything, like, down here in the core. Okay, this ain't good. Alright. Dodge that at least. Hold up. This might be something. Because, like, as it stands, there's not really a whole lot on in between we got to really explore at this point. There's, like, a few things here and there. Okay, I definitely ain't been here. I know that for a fact. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter here. The cavern Mallory found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for those to follow? Coleus. This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left the directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost. Well, that doesn't sound great. They're talking about down there. Emergency escape hatch. Russ, keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest in the end of this passage but rocks. While these rocks aren't interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coalition now will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. They're trying to... The anglerfish remains. We found the anglerfish thing for... Oh, shoot. We needed this. I can't read that word. There's way to get in there. We found the anglerfish fossil. All right, so we got that lead furthered. That was pretty cool. Like, I figured it was an angler. I was like, wait a minute here, because I saw that thing. Note, this passage leads to breathable air. Fill your air supply tank there. We cannot tell how far deep this tunnel may wind, but do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. All right, we're going to do this, then we're going to head on down. All right. So I may have missed my mark on having enough time to do this, but... Hang on a sec. I want to look at something, because if this is what I think it is, I might actually have a quick way back down here. Trying to confirm something here. Yeah. We can easily get back down there through here. Alright, so making a note of this. In the future, if we don't make it this time, we just come through here. We can easily get back down here and try again. They said it's refilling with sand. I don't think we're going to be able to do it this time. I mean, it's filling up pretty quickly and everything, but it looks like I still got... Alright, hold on. Maybe we still got a chance to do this. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge miller I cracked will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the fallen sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter side. See, at least, you know, it freezes when I'm reading stuff, so I ain't got to worry about that. I should really just kind of stick to what I'm doing here. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me go down there anyway. I don't know if there's any other secrets or whatever, but at least I can come back and explore this later if I want to. Now I'll use my jetpack for this. Uh-oh. Hope this works. Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do it this time. But at least I know exactly where it is. Because I might not be able to get out. Oh. Yeah, this is bad. Okay. So at least we know where to go. So I kind of feel like I should go and just start the run over and go do this. But let's get to the ship first. Man, I ain't really got to. So the thing is, the way I look at it is that we need to, like, you know, when we get back to, next time, heat from the stars as the sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. I don't know, but these patches are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chances for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. Be aware of the stand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. All right. So at least we're off to a good start here. We got like, you know, some a few ship log upgrades. But what I'm kind of like thinking here is there's got to be a way to get in there with the there's got to be a way to get in there with the anglerfish. Yeah, I think I'm probably about to die in a bit. It's gonna take a Christmas miracle for me to get back to my ship on time. Yeah, I'm screwed. Well, might as well. I said I was gonna go and call it on this anyway. I was gonna like restart my run. So the plan is, as soon as we get to take off, we're gonna head for Ember Twin, go right back there or whatever, head back down there and do this with as much so we can have as much time as possible. The more time we have on that, of course, the more it's gonna improve our chances. But at least this is a time thing I don't mind. Like the ones where basically like, okay, you have to wait, it's a waiting game. You have to wait for like, you know, a certain something like to happen. I kind of like with the Interloper. You had to wait for it to get like close to the sun. Just to be able to go down further, like going down inside it because the ice melted. And also the whole thing with the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That one's very, you know, frustrating with having to wait around for it to, you know, get taken off the plane, which is the thing that it might be RNG because I have a feeling like it's probably randomized whenever the piece of the planet get blown off of there. And I really don't want to spend like a stream like waiting around for it to All right, so this both is linked to the Sunless City, Anglerfish Fossil. It didn't like further things that much. Sunless City. I found a trail mark for the Sunless City. But the path is blocked. Okay. We gotta just get in there with that fossil. But we're taking things one step at a time here. Okay, let's go ahead and try to land on Ember Twin. Which is like the main thing I hate. Like the hard part is landing on it. Not this time. Not happening. Now that thing right there is gonna be a pain to land on, though. I know there's supposed to be a trophy for you to be able to land on that little space station that's orbiting the sun, but that's gonna be hell, literally. Of course, it's frustrating now because now we got to catch back up with it. All right. Come on. Slow down. All right. This ain't good. See, this is what I'm talking about. What frustrates me about this game. But, I mean, at least I didn't get thrown back from it as much that time. And it looks to me like that might be the... Yeah, there it is right there. As soon as we land, we're going to, like, just run right on in. At least we kind of, like, lined up right where we need to go. All right, landing was pretty decent. All right. Suit up. Let's go see what we can do here. Okay, at least it kind of, like, you know, balanced out that I was actually able to land right there where this thing was. This whole thing gonna be like one of those situations where, like, you know, I went down too quickly. Cause it might, that's the thing, like, I got plenty of time to work with now. Okay, looks like it might be to the bridge they were talking about. Shoot. Alright. We're good, though. Alright, let's see what we got here. Path to the shelter side is somewhat close. Follow the instructions and take closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Stand here is right, so you must be quick. Alright. Oh my god, screw this game. In fact, you're trying to like go up and like, yeah, whoever designed this, definitely a sadist. All right. And turn left. Okay. Okay. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Because, like, you know, you're having to panic and everything, trying to, like, you know, get through this. Trying not to panic and all that. I'm trying to, like, just take it as it goes. I just gotta tell myself, I've got time. I've got time to do this. I just gotta... Just opening a oh boy. Rock column formations. Yeah, this place definitely sucks. Alright, go left. Opening above them. Okay, now I get it. Because crossing this Chapman Head. Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. Alright, so, but think about it, is what I'm supposed to do next, though. Hold up. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the fallen sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Alright. Really? So in other words, before I actually had it. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go until the reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. My guess is it's up there. Ain't sure I want to fall down there. Well, nothing ventured. We got it. All right. Like a lot of reading to do. I'm hoping there's a way to turn the lights on here or something. Well, hoping it's gonna do what I think it's gonna do. Anglerfish Overlook District. High Energy Lab. Now, why y'all got all this stuff for me to read? Problem is, the sand's still rising. I need to get a move on if I'm gonna try to explore as much as I can. Probably the best thing I do is try. Should I go for like everything down below first? Okay, so this blows. They're trying to say you only get like a limited amount of time each run to actually. Like, I need to like try to get whatever information I can. Really, game? Okay, I ain't got time for this. This whole sand rising thing, honestly, you know, is really frustrating, you know? Seems like you only get like enough time to really kind of like focus on one thing. At least I know how to get here a lot quicker now. Stepping Stone Cave. We're gonna just try to explore what we can here and then come back. Because I really can't really explore a whole lot. This kind of feels like you're like, you know, you get here on time and everything, or you try to get here. So now I get like even more of a sense of urgency. Oh. Wow. It is definitely tough on time management, and that right there. It's fine though, because now I know exactly how to get in there. I think. Bad thing is, this actually makes like, you know, Brittle Hollow feel a little bit like, because at least with Brittle Hollow, I mean, yeah, it's got like the whole thing where you have to wait on some stuff, but this one, it's like you have to rush. Originally I said it wasn't gonna be that bad, but I thought like once you got in there, the sand was gonna stop. Like how is there gonna have a sanctuary? But, you know, it's like, okay, it's sanctuary, you'll be safe there, but yet the sand keeps rising. Like they put this, like it gets me how they put this on a moon, or like on a planet. It's already a pain to land on. And then they, you know, they time you when you get there like this. I'm sorry, but at least with Majora's Mask, it seems more fair with it. But this right here, like a lot of this just seems like just straight up, you know, just brutal. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. They're trying their best to keep me from landing on this. They're not getting me this time, though. I'll try to explore everything I can here, and if not, it takes me a few times to do it. Darn it. No stealth chains, you gotta go through here. I think. I think this is the right way if I'm lucky. You gotta be kidding me, man. I know they didn't just loop me back around. All right. Okay, I guess there's plenty of time to get in here and work with this. Hopefully. Okay, we're gonna do this differently. We're gonna do this solely by district this time. We're gonna only like do this by each one of these things in particular. English fossil overlook. Okay. This is amazing. Look inside this cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in this cave. I think this is a rare find. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Milleray. Because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there was children playing on the specimen. One we can see, Coleus, and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this hardest place of origin, especially considering that what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, the hole is too small for it to fit through. I hypothesize there is another entrance in this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information uncovered. Probably that didn't really help us much. That actually, I think, was actually where I was supposed to, like, probably normally see the thing. Alright, we need to focus on this first. I see what it is, so you have to wait right here. It looks like. Unless. No, it's. See, this one I'm talking about. This is like dumb as heck. You know, like some of the stuff you have to actually wait for it. Just to be able to kind of like go up in there. In the meantime, I'm wasting time here. So we've got plenty of time to do more stuff, but. I kind of. It's a bit frustrating. The more I investigate here now, the less I gotta do later on. But definitely kind of like, you know, it's actually a sad situation. They thought they were safe here too. It seemed like everywhere they thought they were safe, they weren't. Or something happened. How am I supposed to get in there? See, that's what I'm talking about with this game. They put like all this, you know, they time you on things, and afterwards you're trying to like do something. It's like, nope. Alright, this works. I know what I gotta do to get down in there now, but let me just kind of look around and do a quick skim. Oh, what in the world, man? I thought that was gonna, like... Alright. Yeah, I absolutely loathe this place. I mean, I know I said that Brittle Hollow sucked, but this definitely takes the cake. It's just kind of like being rushed. Please let this be the right one. There we go. All right, now we're talking. What's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry. Or who's been computing shuttle trajectories? Don't worry. The station is in such a low stellar orbit. We've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. It's purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory. Hi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easier to return to Ash Twin regularly. That would be Pi. And that would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad. She said she knew. All right. At least we're like continuing to move forward with like finding information. I have that's probably like all we really need to get out of there. All right. So I can't really see it down below. I'm gonna try to make a beeline for this, like when, assuming I can get some more oxygen. Hold on. Not today. Alright, I think we explored everything there. Stepping Stone District. We already tried to do this before, but... Still can't see the sand. Okay, it's starting to come up. It really does feel like you only get, like, you know, a chance to, like, you know, means to, like, explore only one at a time, give or take. Or maybe a couple, if that. Alright. Do not let me regret this time. Okay, we need to move. Quick, fast, in a hurry. I was hoping there's gonna be a way back, because I don't think we're gonna be able to get back out of here. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Solemnum. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the anglefish overlook. I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. What's this? Ah, son of a bitch. At least that gave us, like, an answer we needed. We're meeting in the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you're too low to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you have to go to the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the fossil fish cave. Try to get to the fossil fish through Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find an entrance. Where is it? So I can't fit through the anglerfish look a hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than God dang it, who cares? That still tall. Who cares? For real, remember, defeat the fossil fish first. If you go to the and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. I don't think we're gonna have enough time. But at the very least, I got something else I can go check out now. If I can get in there. Yeah, we're running out of time here. All right. Like I said, it's becoming more manageable now that I've kind of got myself a little bit of idea on how to do things. Still frustrating, though. I don't like being rushed. Okay. So, yeah, we wouldn't be able to make it back through fossil, through there. Still gonna take a little bit of time for it to get up here, but the plan is we're gonna need this to rise so we can get to that one hole in the ceiling. We can't really explore anything else because, you know, everything else is down below now, but... Oh, no, you don't. But now it seems like it's kind of a whole lot slower now that I'm waiting for it. But yeah, it's more manageable now. I'm just like not trying to do it all at once. We already did like the one thing. We just got to get back into the, at least now we know how we can get to the anglerfish. So next time we go like straight down to like the second level. I mean, that's the thing. This area right here is like, it's got like so many answers for us. I think it was like the, what was it right here? Look at this again real quick. High energy lab. Yeah, we needed that. And the eye shrine. So we're going to have something that's going to help us, like, you know, find the eye. And also, you know, we did have like something for the high energy lab. So this is basically where we're like, you know, get all that knocked out of the way. This one spot right here is like, you know, it's giving us like, you know, several plot point, or several, leads. Okay, we're almost there. It may not even be anything here, but it seemed like it was kind of hidden. What else is this right here, too? Okay, I think... Yeah, alright, that was back where we were before, alright. Can't let us get carried away. So we'll check this out, and afterwards, we'll do another run. Okay, we're almost there. It's not crunchy. There may not even be anything back here. Found this. This just looks kind of sus. All right, here we go. Let me up already. Oh, that's BS. So yeah, you thought it was gonna be something here? Well, I don't know. We're still going. Yeah, I'm dead. My guess is this was gonna be like a way for us to get in there through another way. So there's nothing to this. All right, let's get crunched. That's not so bad, but all right. So at least now, and that means also another plus to this is that getting there as soon as we can means like we also have like more time. Like it means like less places to explore with like, you know, the time we have. So when we get back in there this time, we don't really have to worry about like exploring that explore level 1. So we can go right for the stepping stone cave. So yeah, this area is a lot more manageable now. I mean, I still say this isn't nearly as bad as like Brittle Hollow. At first, it felt like it, but now that I'm kind of like getting like realizing how much time we actually have down there, it's not that bad. We just gotta get the Ember Twin as soon as we can, so we have as much time as possible. But like I said, since we got like one less area we're exploring now, we basically got like the solution to the. We know what we're supposed to be doing with the anglerfish now. So I want to like get done with this stuff where then we're gonna head over to Dark Bramble. But I mean, that's the thing. So far, I mean, we're doing pretty good and everything. I mean, it hasn't been nearly as many deaths this time. I'm kind of like, you know, and the area is really not that bad compared to what I dealt with on Brittle Hollow. All right. Yeah, it was a little tricky for us to land out this time. It's not. It's okay. We lose a few seconds. Like I said, we're exploring. Like, you know, there's less for us to explore now. I just gotta make sure I get down there ASAP. Okay, coming a little too fast. Surprised I didn't hurt my ship or muck up my ship there. All right. Yeah, kind of like, you know, get back this whole Groundhog Day or Happy Death Day thing. Majora's Mask and all that, you know, the whole time loop. Do this yet again. Okay. So I've kind of got this down to a science now. I still can't believe that the first time I came down here, if I would have just went back here or whatever, like right there was like the solution. Like I could have actually got in here without even really actually using any maps. And I would have done it by complete accident, which would have been hilarious. Alright. That's the thing. They said, like, leave him a light. For him to show us the way. So we're going to do this real quick. I think that's what they're basically hinting at. So this way, because I'm having a feeling it's going to be dark back there, so... There we go. So that way we'll know exactly how to get to it. Probably should restore my oxygen aware, but I think we're good. Could be that right there. Is that down there too? Okay, now this area is kind of getting a little bit more frustrating because it's kind of so open-ended. Wait a minute. Please let this be it. Crap, how'd I get turned around? I mean, we got time still, but... The main thing I'm thinking about is that the anglerfish was up above us, right? So... We gotta find a path that goes up. I'm just wondering what those cords are down there. Of course, think about it, like, we got like a whole nother floor down below, so. There. Is this it? Please let this be it. Probably ain't gonna be it, but. Dude, come on, man. This is so confusing. Hold up. Come on, just a little bit more. There. Should just look for the scout's beacon. Now I gotta like get on through this, get on out of here. All right, which we got that up there, so we're good. Whoever it was that whoever it was when we ended last time is. And last time was the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak again, across to the other side. The anglerfish catch you, you're eaten. The last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives you a new anglerfish. Gives new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. And Potty says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Wow. That's probably how we gotta do this, though. If they're blind. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and then make the game more even. I think that's definitely probably... So, in other words, if they're blind... we might have to keep our headlights off or something. Because I think they're trying to... Because the thing is, why are they putting so much emphasis on these freaking anglerfish unless I'm going to encounter one? And that's a big anglerfish. Anglerfish day. All right, here we go. Hang on. An update, Malore. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps you use this growth to attract prey, a lure. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish on dark. What? Crap, and that's where we were going now. Oh my god. That's concerning. Specimen appears to be of the same species as anglerfish and dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. This anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Well, no shit. It ain't really much for it to eat here, like except sand. And it gets abundance of that. Oh, well. I'm not quite done in there yet, though. I need to try to get back down here to these trees. I may have to, like, do another run. Yep. I'm pretty much out of fuel. I should have, like, stopped at my ship beforehand. So it looks like we probably got to do another run, because we can still got a couple more levels of this thing we got to explore. Probably not gonna be able to get back down there. Because I don't know if we're gonna have like quite enough time to, like, you know, go back down there and check one of the other levels. Sunless City. Oh, so that was a Sunless City. Shoot. Okay, I didn't even think about that. Anglerfish Study. Sun Station. There's a way to travel. Say travel to the Sun Station from Ash Twin. All right. I'm gonna go and see if I can get back down there quick enough. I doubt it. Chances are, like, you know, everything's probably, like, you know, too high up now. But if so, we, you know, got another run. I can see, like, probably how this is gonna work in regards to chances are. I'm thinking it may be for you to do like a run of this, like, you know, in one loop, like complete the game in one loop. It definitely takes like a lot of mastery of the game and just knowing, like, you know, which leads you need to go after and which ones you don't. We might still be able to make it. Hang on. We might still. I don't know if we're gonna be able to or not because it looks like that sand is getting pretty high. And from what I can gather, you know, we've already explored, like, you know, the main things we need to explore on those other level, on, like, you know, the first two levels. As I'm pretty sure, like, you know, the devs this, like, you know, made it to where, like, obviously, like, you know, getting the thing for completing in one loop is something you would do after you've already completed the game. So you kind of, yeah, we're, all right, yeah. At the very least, can't hurt to check and see what this is right here. So the next loop, we're going to explore level 3. I'm just glad we're getting all these answers we need. I don't know why everyone says I is important. The state boss to the solar system, but is it that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What I wanted that to happen. What the eye isn't something good. I wonder if it actually could be a possibility I might actually be able to finish this up this week. I don't know. If not, you know, it's fine. We're, you know, gonna stick with it as long as I can. I'm definitely, you know, committed to completing this game, no doubt. There's a lot of ghost matter down there. Ooh. The floor is definitely lava. Which means there's gotta be something important here. Honestly, it looks to me like it messed them up something fierce. Why would there be so much ghost matter down here unless there was something here? Or unless it's just kind of like just from a lore standpoint to show like what happened to them. I think it kind of goes hand in hand what they like, because obviously I feel like this goes hand in hand with the interloper. Like that one core they were talking about, that if it exploded, it was gonna like go out into the solar system. I think that's basically what they're trying to say, is that there was previously another extinction level event that happened. With them, it was the ghost matter. Ghost matter pretty much, you know, spread out all over the place or whatever. You know, like that the interloper ruptured and it basically sent like ghost matter all around the universe, and that's basically probably like what wiped out the Nomai. And for us, it's just the sun exploding. I think that was probably just like a lore standpoint thing, showing what happened to him. I didn't see anything down there I could interact with. Well. Hey. Okay. Gravity cannon. Okay. You know what? See, and I could have got inside the save right there because, I mean, actually, I wouldn't have been able to, but... Oh, shoot. Sand done screwed this up, hasn't it? The thing is, like, now that I'm actually aware of the sand rising like this, I never actually really noticed it that much before. Oh, so that's what they were saying, like, happens to Ash Twin. But I'm more concerned about what's about to happen to me if I don't watch it. Okay, so this tells you something else. So basically, Ember Twin... I guess it's kind of fitting when you think about it. Ember Twin, we gotta, like, pretty much, you know, explore... before the sun. I guess it's like a little bit of I don't know if it's like intentionally metaphorical. Ember Twin, we gotta explore everything, you know, quick while the embers are still hot and everything. You know, before, like, you know, while the ember's still hot. And Ashen Twin is like something we can only explore, like, you know, kind of like towards the tail end, you know, when the ember's, you know, dying out or the sun's basically dead. I guess something a little poetic right there. I don't know if the developers of the game actually intended that, but yeah, it seems like with Ember Twin, or Ash Twin, we can only really explore it once we're getting, like, at the tail end of the cycle. Which definitely is frustrating. Because it means, like, I'm pretty much got to, like, you know, wait until we're at the tail end of the loop to be able to kind of, like, go in and really properly explore Ash Twin. But, or not really necessarily so. We go there and, like, you know, we can try, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be things we can explore on it, like, that don't really require the time mechanic or whatever. Require us to wait. And we just kind of, like, do it over time on Ash Twin. This is the first time I actually knows what they were talking about with Ash Twin. And that's got, like, this whole thing going on with it like that. So, yeah. So that's definitely going to be our stop coming up. But let me go ahead and actually end the loop. Or meditate until... That's right, he taught me how to meditate. That's pretty useful. I forgot that Gabbro, you know, taught me how, like, I thought like it was just like a one-time thing he teach me there, but so now I can actually use it whenever I want to. So if I want to go ahead and just end a run immediately, I can do that. That's really nifty. So I didn't actually I wasn't really paying attention to that before. So yeah, when Gabbro said he was going to teach me how to meditate, he wasn't kidding. All right. All right, see what, like I said, we should have new leads now. I think I got some more. Not quite yet. That's the thing, like, because really, when you really look at it, there's definitely more things we've solved now compared to, it looks like there's more things we solved compared to, like, you know, what we got for loose ends now. We're getting there. It's just, taking some time. This thing we still got to figure out, though. But we're going to finish up the city. We're going to finish up, you know, the Sunless City. That's the thing. Ember Twin's got, like, you know, at first I was really daunted by the whole whole thing with them saying, like, okay, you know, like, you get your time with the sand, but as long as I get down there, you know, really quickly, I'm free to explore in there. The only thing is, like, the lower levels might be a little bit trickier because they're going to be down there at the bottom where the sand's coming from. So I definitely, so in a way, it's less I got to explore. So on one hand, that's better, but at the same time, I'm also going down to where, like, you know, the sand's going to be where the sand's going to hit first. So I definitely got to move quickly there. So I think I'm definitely going to, like, you know, probably go and hit up level 4. Okay, I see the beacon right there. See the light. Okay, I ain't worried about repairing the ship right now. Well, I mean, it's basically, you know, right along the way, because in case... I don't know, it should... Or is it both of them? Okay. It was just a really quick fix. Let's go and get on in there. Let's say, because I didn't really think about it. I mean, like I said, I was like, okay, well, it means less we got to explore now, but where we got to explore is, like, it's down there close to the bottom where the sand is going to hit first, so... Definitely gonna, like, you know, hit, like, the lowest level as quick as I can. That's gonna be, like, the trickier part in the end, so I might as well get that out of the way. I've got this, though. It's just... Honestly, this actually has been more fun. This part, for some reason, originally it felt frustrating, but now I kind of started getting more control of it and realizing it's actually not that difficult. As long as you just go and get on in there and just focus on it. This actually has been like probably like one of my favorite parts of the game. Because it's really not that hard to kind of get in there. First, this was maze life. It's like, okay, now I got it down and like can just get in there within only a few seconds, or like probably about maybe about a minute, give or take. Okay, we're gonna go into access level, last level. I'm actually going to do this just to kind of like so we can have extra light. Hold on a second. Shrine District. Oh. Okay, it makes it a little bit easier then. So one of them's up high. Alright. At least they're not totally sadists like I thought they were. Our stepping stone cave, we ignore that. So this may not be that bad. Just a matter of us getting down there. That was actually, like, very straightforward. High energy lab. Okay, let's go and get on in here. I thought it was going to be, like, a lot worse, but it may be there's, like, a lot in here. Who knows? But it did call it. I was saying this thing right here was probably, like, where we're going to be exploring later. So there was no point jumping down. It didn't have anything to do with upper floors. All right, so we'll follow this cord right here. Ah, shit. Alright. Alright, so unfortunately we gotta wait a little bit right here. Well, at least we know where the high energy... so this basically shows at least we're on the right track. We're actually ahead of time. So there's one of the spots where we have to wait a little bit. Hang on. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to, like, unfortunately... Really? Let's not, please. Knock it off. Just, like, took a lot of my oxygen. Unfortunately. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. No. Y'all ain't about to trick me. So that's the trick to this. Okay, at least we're still... So that explains it. They put you in a situation where, you know, you have to rely on the sand. It makes you not have much time left, but then they put you up here where you got plenty more time. I really am hoping I can find more oxygen, because it's going to be frustrating if I went through all that just to end up dying before I get up here. Please let there be trees in here. Ah, phew. That would have been all the suck. So much of all the suck. Okay, so at least we're somewhere, you know, we ain't got to worry about, So we finally made it to the high energy lab. The question is, how's this work? I think I've already got it. Or not. Okay. There's gotta be something here that's gonna tell us what to do. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Remy and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is the negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at this destination. So y'all are responsible for that. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the white hole station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Alright. And this one, an update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than equipment. That's what I just read. To that end, we decided to try adding more energy. I imagine Sunless City's energy supply should be proved sufficient. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rem and I are about to run a new test. It's probably the whole city of, like, you know, their like their lights or whatever. Just you want to do your test. Of note, Remy Yara requested we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. Right. I hate to leave him in the dark. Was that a dad joke? Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it, Pi. I saw it. I saw it, Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. I guess it's safe to say, you know, something worked. All right. So much reading, but at least it means we're going to get more information that we need. All right. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have Sun arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent to the warp. The Southern Observatory is... All right. That was a pretty specific time frame when we think about what we're dealing with here. We learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible. We are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raymond and I believe it will be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Rami. So I believe it's you who's aeroform. Alright. Now we got this one right here. Let's see what this one has to say. The Ash Twin project will be one of the biggest undertakings metaphorically and physically to build. And to build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin. Each location holds crucial project materials. What if we use warp towers, like the one we have on the White Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower in Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timberhurt Tower after a geyser fountain. Hope that's outside. I was a little worried. I thought, like, you know, the sand was coming up. Well, we use warp towers. Hang on. I got a little mixed up. All right. Note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. What if we use warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, root. And I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Alright, so we need, Alright, so we need the Black Hole Forge. Alright. I still don't know exactly what... Alright. So my guess is... Giant's Deep. Timberhurt, whatever it is. Twins. I suppose that maybe that's Brittle Hollow. I don't know. I can recognize some of them, but not all of them. Then again, I mean, it said they were like based around like things each planet, like, you know, resembles, or like has something like reference to them. I might just broke something, but hang on. All right, let's just see what happens. Oh. Now everything, we're portals. So, what would have we did this? So what have we have two black holes in there together? Hang on. I mean, totally not here trying to break, you know, break reality or something. The fact these people actually somehow figured out how to actually, you know, pretty much just pocket and contain a black hole says something. Okay, never mind. That's that right there. I know I'm like wasting time, like just playing around with this, but I'm wondering if there actually might be some kind of point to it. And I guess it's just like, you know, their way of experimenting with black holes and white holes and everything. I'm guessing I just like turned off power to the city when I did that. I feel like there's definitely something to that. I mean, we don't really seem like there's much else for us to do here. We're probably about at that point again. Ship's not that far away. That works. Now, we did have one more spot we need to explore down there before we actually go and do anything else. Let's just kind of update this real quick. Our high energy lab, Ash Twin Designs, Tower Designs. All right, now just gotta continue focusing on, like, we're basically closing in, I guess, like, you know, the big plot point that, I guess, like, the big picture for each one is probably, like, where it gets concluded. So I'm guessing all this is probably based around the Ash Twin project, when you think about it. So everything's kind of, like, concluding, like, converging on it. So I guess, like, you know, the big one here is for quantum moons, the Ash Twin project, orbital probe cannon. So we go by, you know, like, look at the big ones. We'll know, like, what they're color coded by. So red's the vessel, I'm assuming. All that's, like, you know, converging up to on the vessel. Purple is the quantum moon. Orange or peach or whatever is the Ash Twin project. Green is the orbital probe cannon, which we're... Because the main thing, I guess, like, we kind of, like, have as a takeaway from that. Well, no, I guess, like, all this was unrelated. I don't know. I'm trying to see here. I was wondering if, like, you know, if they faded out, that means we got, like, some solved in them. I mean, I guess it does. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Because all these are still lit up. Alright, we're all... that's the thing. We're going to be heading back down to the Sunless City in a second. There's one more thing we got to explore down. So we're going to meditate till the next loop. And we're going to do this down... This last thing down in the Sunless City. And then it's off to Dark Bramble. Which I'm dreading now, since apparently they're saying anglerfish are there. And if these are alive, they're probably going to be a lot more bitey than the one we saw in the cave. Alright. So at least we're getting, like, most everything solved at Ember Twin. Definitely feels like we're coming up on an actual conclusion, everything here. There's maybe a little bit more we still got to work with there, here and there. But at least, you know, we've got, like, pretty much all the stuff in the Sunless City taken care of. But as I said, following this, Dark Bramble's definitely going to be our next destination. And that's going to definitely help us out with solving some things, too, because I think we still got one more quantum shard or whatever it is that we got to find. I'm pretty sure I think there was, like, supposed to be one on Dark Bramble. So we do that. And then eventually I'm going to go out to Giant Steep and see if I can figure out how to get inside that core, because we still got to do that one. That's probably the last thing that's going to help us, you know, do the whole probe thing. See, this is what I'm talking about, like, trying to land on here. We've only got one more spot to go to, and it's higher up than everything else. So it's not really going to be a big deal. But we still got to be able to actually get in the place. Of course, looking at Ash Twin isn't even, like, throwing anything down on it just yet. At least it doesn't look like it. But it does like the sands, like, the ash is starting to melt away. Alright. Much better landing than last time. one more time for this. Please let me out. Thank you. Right. Like, I know I'm probably not gonna find like every single solitary piece of lore in this game. I'm not really trying to or whatever. I mean, I'm just mainly just. I was getting concerned if there actually is like a trophy for trying to find every single piece of lore. Right. Flip that on around. And it was the Eye Shrine. Woo! Barely made that. That's it. That's not what I was looking for. Maybe we got going in here anyway. That's the thing, because we didn't really, I mean, I don't think we really explored much of the gravity cannon thing last time. And we've used the gravity cannon before, but... And it said there was more to explore in the city. Excuse me. Alright, so I don't understand. It said there was more to explore there, but that basically just like... Oh, crud. Alright, good thing I remember where I came in from. Let's go, let's double back. See if I can at least. Alright. Now, it said there's more to explore in the city. See, there's this spot that got lit up. I think we actually kind of like checked this before anyway. Can't we keep hoping that maybe like we keep going up higher like this, we'll find something. Yeah, did I ever check up here before? Yeah, it just goes right back over here. So this is odd. They say there's more to explore in the city, but this whole area right here, I can swear I thought I explored this. Oh, they're not trying to tell me I gotta go up there. I gotta wait to be able to go up there. I swear I thought I saw like another spot in here that looked like where I could go up, but yeah, right there. We gotta get in there through here. Can't remember if I actually... Whoa. Can't remember if I actually, you know, did this before. Hold up. I hope this is gonna take me somewhere I... Here we go. Now we're talking. We welcome to this place. The shrine is a space that reflects on what thought brought this star system. Signal from the eye. I might have read all this. Reserve the eye's signal in our travels and follow it here to find source. What we know is this: the source of that signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. Okay, apparently I ain't been here. Yeah, so, alright. Well, at least I found the last spot we had to explore. I'm thinking it's probably the last. If the eye called to us, I thought that previous area was like just like lore and everything, like, you know, seeing what happened to him. It turns out there was this right here and I didn't notice it. If the eye calls to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is this so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? No, I just don't like you. Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Or maybe it just don't like you. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe it's organic. Or natural. Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, but this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? At least now we know what that thing right there is. We saw that outside before or whatever. That was like, you know, leading in here. Is that it, though? At the same time, there's also got to be a way out of here, because... Uh-oh. This is a problem. Oh, hold up. I said there had to be a way out. Okay, that's what this was. That was all right. I was waiting. I thought I was gonna have to wait to kind of like be able to leave. Wait for like the stand like to let me jump up in there or whatever. But it was actually a way out. Okay, so we can go back to the ship now, and hopefully it'll say that we've done everything here. I don't know, but I don't know. It kind of seems like that was kind of final. That was like the last district we had to explore, and we got like another ship log. Oh, whatever. Oof. Yeah, I had enough to get me back to the ship at least. Alright, so that was definitely very, I guess, profitable. Going through there and doing all that. I think we should be done there now. Hopefully it'll say there's nothing else to explore there. There's still more to explore here, really? I thought I checked everything out there. Darn. I feel like that's probably one I'm going to come back over to. I don't know. Because I explored like a good massive bit there. I'm trying to think about where else there might be something in there that might be crucial. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should go back down there one more time. But... How many more like loose spots do we have to have loose ends? Because we know we're going back to the old settlement at some point, back, you know, on Brittle Hollow, which I'm kind of trying to make excuses not to go back there just yet. See, the way you look at it is that there's only like a couple things like Dark Bramble Seed, which you know that one's like a long-term one anyway, but there's not really a whole lot of other spots here where I gotta tie things up. The Sunless City's the only one where there is. But it may be that we have to like go to the Sun Station or go over to like travel to the Sun Station from Ash Twin. Maybe that's what that links to. I'm not entirely sure here. Like, I want to go back down in there just to make sure we got everything. I feel like it could have something to do with the Ash Twin project. That's probably what it was, that spot with the black holes and everything. We're not going to worry about it right just yet. Let's go ahead and, like, you know, meditate till next loop, so we can have as much time to explore over on where we're going next as possible, because we're heading to Dark Bramble. Which I'm definitely apprehensive about. I mean, at least I know we got the majority of what we need out of the Sunless City. And if we have to go back, it's probably going to be for the Ash Twin project. Because that area did like there might have been a little more to it, but everything else seemed like it was kind of final. The whole thing with the anglerfish. I think everywhere else or whatever, it seemed like we mostly, you know, it seemed like it was pretty conclusive. Either way, next stop, Dark Bramble. One of the only 2 plants I haven't been to yet. Probably one I've got a very bad feeling about. I mean, just looking at the planet, you know, it looks carnivorous. Well, there it is. I'm not too keen on this. I'm not too keen on this. All right. Oh, it's gonna be interesting for sure. I mean, this planet just looks like, you know, it just... I'm trying to just catch up, match. Come on, match it. Trajectory, that'd be great. Match its velocity. You're gonna try to coast on over. Okay, let's check the surface right here. All right. So going by this, I'm not entirely sure. It looks to me like that's actually the inside Dark Bramble. I mean, it definitely is. But I'm trying to like just kind of look at it. So obviously the planet looks like a lot bigger from over here. Just trying to like, you know, just check the outside right here to like see if there's anything on it. Well, someone's definitely in there. I see no quantum fluctuations, though, is the problem. There's definitely a distress beacon, but how could there be anything inside this area that this doesn't even look that big? Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like this. Oh no. Stop it. Guys, I am seriously creeped out here now. Don't go towards the light, James. What's that noise? See, this is frustrating the heck out of me, man, because, you know, I'm already, like, freaked out in here or whatever, and I'm dealing with, like, all this. Okay, I take it back. This plant's probably the main one I don't like just because they got all these roots and everything. And I gotta get out while I'm here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, just fix the ship. And hopefully, these things are supposed to be blind, right? They're blind, so don't let it touch me with that feeler. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I'm just gonna hope I can outmaneuver this thing. The thing is, I'm having a feeling I'm not alone here. The only thing keeping me safe right now is that one spike that's got to stop. Otherwise, I'd be dead. Try to get inside my ship. I gotta try to fly a little bit further in here where it can't get to me. Alright. Alright, okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, would y'all stop? I thought I had repaired. Oh no. Is that the same one? That explains it. Bring back my freaking ship. That's not funny. I got no problems right here without y'all trying to, like, nudge my ship out here. I'm seeing other lights, and... Let me back in. See... I am not my happy place right now. Y'all trying to screw me over. Okay. Like, I seriously got some serious sweats going on here, man. I need to get my electrical systems out. I think I found hands down probably the most dangerous planet, you know, in this solar system. Okay, let's get the rest of this stuff repaired. Can y'all... Okay, see, I'm trying my best to... And there's no atmosphere here. I mean, there's no, everything's 0G. Okay, let's get this ship fixed so we can get, do what we gotta do and get on out of here. Is the hole good to go? It was saying something about, like, the alt hole. I can't tell if I actually fixed it or not. I'm hoping I did. Everything's good to go. Okay. What concerns me, there's so much we gotta do here on Dark Bramble. We're supposed to have one in here. Of course they're not wanting to show me where it is now. I know there's supposed to be one in here. And that's the one that's back on Timber. They made it seem like that actually was like it was What is that? I see what they're doing now, though. I get it. Not all these lights are anglerfish. So they're doing is try to throw you off. The anglerfish, like, copy the lights to try to, like, you know, throw you off. So you'll go towards them. See, I went right in there, thank you. Oh, shit. Let's not. Hell no. So yeah, this place is gonna absolutely suck to explore. It's so easy for your ship to get damaged too is the problem. We gotta beeline for this one. And I'm just trying, like, basically stay on my toes here. I don't see anything over here, though. Come on, damn it. This... That one looks like it's moving. I'm kind of not too happy about that. Okay, well, this is good. At least we found this. We found a distress beacon. I'm gonna park right on top of it if I can. And sorry for not really being as talkative right here, Rogues. I'm just really tense. Hopefully my ship will just like kind of float around right here. I'm gonna try to... You know, I mean, I definitely called it right on being like having like a lot of apprehension on exploring this place. Okay, that needs to be fixed. I'll fix whatever else needs to be fixed when I get back out. Ow. At least this should be the last distress area. Now launch escape pod 3. Escape pod 3, the vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Waiting departure from vessel. Click of altered pod's trajectory. Navigation error. Life support error. Scan. Hang on. if they let me do this, scan the surrounding environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Is potentially hostile. Vert, do not exit pod. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of emphasis on that. And it was the right kind of emphasis. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Den. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the further of 2 beacons, Den. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone can hear our escape pod's distress signal. So I have a feeling when they were talking about the beacon, they probably had themselves a very uneventful encounter with the anglerfish. Emergency escape hatch. Alright, I need to get back to my ship. Alright, refill my fuel. What on the ship needs to be fixed now? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go and reiterate, I'm not a fan of this place at all. This place is terrifying. Okay, I want to go back in here and make sure we got everything out of here, because I'm not planning on coming back. See, we wouldn't miss this. I saw it when I was coming through before. It's like our escape pod crashed. We tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We held out as long as we could here, but this pod supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance of survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or more probably await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon has already grown fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. So yeah, they definitely were in a situation where they didn't really have much choice, but I think it's safe to say they probably didn't make it. Is that another one? Okay, never mind. We already read that one. Okay. The plus side to it, it seems like this area might be safe from the anglerfish. Alright, of course, we're not going to be here much longer anyway. Because that's the... Well, the good news is the anglerfish are about to meet untimely end as well. That's the lights they were talking about. That's the lights. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Oof. Okay, at least we know what we gotta do next time, though. We can't get out and really do anything just yet. But we know where they are, at least. Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. Little Majora's Mask mixed with cosmic, well, not really cosmic horror. Those anglerfish definitely kind of like, you know, teeter on it. So yeah, at least we know exactly where we gotta go now, rogues. Okay. So as much as I hate to say it, we're going right back to Dark Bramble. We still got a lot we gotta do in here. Okay, I'm gonna consult my ship log first to kind of like, you know, really, you know, kind of get an idea on exactly what we're doing. All right, so the vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. Velospar head off Dark Bramble at desire, reaching the core of Giant's Deep. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods had crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. The survivors from escape pod 3 had 2 distinct beacons from the vessel, as if it was in the 2 locations at once. Survivors from the escape pod 3 abandoned the wreckage and attempt to return to the vessel. We're about to do that right now. Survivors decide to follow the closer of the 2 vessel beacons due to their limited air supply. They plan to leave a trail of lights behind them in case someone heard their distress signal. So the thing is, it looked to me like what I could tell, they definitely didn't find the right one. It's like Dark Bramble itself, I'm assuming maybe actually tossed out like a false, you know, distress signal. So the plane itself, not, I mean, this actually is the only way I think it is. It seems like the planet's either, the planet itself did it, or the anglerfish did. But I feel if it was the anglerfish that were responsible for that, it probably, their bodies probably wouldn't have been there. So I'm thinking it could be maybe that the planet itself tossed out a distress signal to try to throw them off. So it's not just the anglerfish that do this. That then, you know, throw that basically. It's like, you know, like the planet tossed out a false distress signal, kind of like, you know, go in line with the anglerfish, you know, giving false lights or whatever to make you think that it's actually safe. Yes, I'm really not too keen on going back in here. But here we go. It had multiple entry points, but all right, Feldspar's in here though. Okay, gotta go for this. Oh no. Did that budge? Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. It's like they keep on trying to get me caught on stuff. That's what frustrates me with these stupid thorns. This area's like it's a bitch to navigate. Like good as place as any. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, you are not about to drift out there into the unknown where I'll be at a massive disadvantage against these things. Yeah, weren't they saying something before about... I get it. Now we gotta follow the scout. Hold on a second, that's weird. First things first, see if we can like log this. I don't think we actually got anything. But showing that... Here we go. No, my grave. When you say it like that... If I launch my scout into the sea, I can take photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. Which will be the vessel. Let me out of here. Come on. This part ain't gonna be fun. Well, it's saying it's in here. Wait, we gotta go. Unfortunately... So what frustrates me about that is that apparently, you know, you go in there or whatever, and you have to get around these things. I mean, you have to... These things are right there. How am I supposed to get around them? So I do all that just for that crap to happen. It's like, and what really made me mad, gets me right there, is I was trying to fly past them, but something got me stuck or whatever, and it pinned me when I was trying to go by them, and then that's how I was able to, like, you know, it was able to eat me. I was trying to fly forward, and something, like, you know, caused me to get, like I said, that's what irritates me. I know I was constantly say that's what irritates me. This one definitely so. You know, when I've, like, I was trying to, like, fly forward, but it's like something, like, you know, pinned me against the wall or whatever before the creature even actually got on me. Yeah, that was a very questionable one. I mean, I'm just more determined to do this now. You had your fun, game. But I'm determined to make this happen. I'm determined to get in there and do what I gotta do. See, but like I said, this right here, you know, you feel like you're coming up on it, but then they just throw you right past it. Y'all just couldn't resist, could ya? Now that makes me even more mad. Like, now that I'm trying to move things forward with this or whatever, and probably, you know, finally about to get closer to solving this vessel thing, it's like, nope. That's like I said, why, you know, the flight mechanics in this game definitely, you know, frustrate me. I mean, I've done several streams this now, and I've still, you know, I've gotten better at flying and everything, but it's just with Dark Bramble, this planet's just... So I take it back. I mean, Brittle Hollow definitely sucks, but Dark Bramble's definitely up there, too. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so we're gonna go back over here and try this again. Alright, I'm going back in here. I'm gonna try this again. Had everything lined up right there, and then that happens. Now, I wonder if I might figure something out. I wonder if, like, you know, when you look in there where you see all those lights, I wonder if that might be a sign of something. And you see, like, excess amount of lights, that means there's, like, more likely more anglerfish in there. You notice, like, right here, it only, like, showed 2 lights. Like what I saw when I was going in. So we actually go and look at the thing or whatever, and we see, like, a bunch of lights. That signs there's probably, like, a bunch of anglerfish in there. I'm gonna test that theory. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know, you basically... See... I know that it didn't seem like there was really much anything on the other side. I could probably like that thorn right there. That's escape pod, and this right here should be the, Can we not, please? So you'll be, like, flying perfectly, and then, like, they'll just, like, let you, like... And you notice, like, there's not even any thorns right here, it looks like. So if some point just, like, they just want to make you get stuck for no reason, is what it feels like. See, makes absolutely no sense. Trying to fly. Of course. So now I can't fly right and everything, gonna mess up my thrusters. Again, it's irritating when, you know, you're trying to, like, you know, fly somewhere, but suddenly they get you caught on something you seem like, you know, wasn't there. Now I gotta get out here, right? How about we don't do that anymore? I got no problems here. All right. I just fixed it. See, and I barely touched it, and there's like, nope. This game. Now suddenly, like, you notice how the ship just, like, lurched forward right there? Can we not? Okay, let's, like, take a look at this when we get over here. I'm gonna try something. Absolutely not. I think what this basically means is, like, no matter what, we're not gonna be able to get away from the anglerfish, because they're gonna be in there. It gives us, like, a chance to kind of, like... Well, I don't know. So Biocows, there's gonna be 3 of them here. At least I can distinguish. All right, whatever. I gotta make a break for it. But hey, how we gonna do that, right? Because the moment I get out there, they immediately converge on me. How am I supposed to get to the thing or whatever when it's like no matter what side, it's like there's anglerfish there? And now it's like, oh, guess what? You know, more hull damage. Because y'all saw, like, I was trying to go, like, right for the center, but suddenly I took, you know, I ended up taking hull damage and I got bounced around, and then they converged on me. This game, I swear. And it seemed like everything was going so good until I got, like, you know, to, dark, I got the, you know, dark Bramble. I thought we're supposed to, like, let me see. Let me look and see if that actually kind of like gives me an idea. Because it said they were blind or whatever, but it seemed like that's what gets me. They're blind, and yet somehow they're able to see me the moment I like make a move in there. So I really don't understand, like, you know, how this works. Obviously, it seems there's a clue there. I just don't understand it. Problem is, I need the probe to stay in one place so I know how to get to it. Because it's at that one spot. I'm trying to follow, like, where the duplicate signal went. I just don't understand what we gotta do here. Because it seems like the moment I kind of, you know, go out there, they're after me. But we gotta get in there, you know, we gotta get to that one spot. I mean, it just frustrates me that, like, irritates me that I have to, like, keep on going back through the same thing. And now it's gotten to where the anglerfish aren't even really that scary, they're just annoying. I might also just notice something else. It's just me, it just seemed like that one's giving like a much different light off. Those right there, I don't know if that's actually going to help me in any matters, but... Hang on. Hope this ain't anglerfish. Oh no. That ain't good. I'm just trying. I'm just hoping that basically if I just don't use my thrusters. Gotta go in there. There's only one light in here. Where the hell is this guy? All right, I guess. He said he was like. Just said like, you know, he was closer. It's just very tense right now. Wait a minute. Woo! I thought... I don't know. There's obviously gotta be something we gotta do with that or whatever. At least we found him. Just gotta get in there. Of course. Can we not please? See, they're trying to damage my ship again. Of course, this guy would like make a home inside like the skeleton in one of these things. Again, I hate this place, you know, just because like, you know, the Olympics you gotta go through, the Middle Olympics and everything you gotta go through, just like the... Okay, it's probably gonna like go against that, so. All right. Can y'all please let me move forward? Finally found feldspar. Wait a minute. Why don't they let me shoot it here? Oh, hang on, there we go. Huh? Well, okay. I don't know what the hell's going on here. This is so confusing. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's coming here, well, ever, actually. It makes you the second Earthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say it's you. They made you an astronaut? You haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. Wait, what? You crashed, but you're the greatest island in Earthian's history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Yep. Getting around Dark Bramble is easy. Bullshit. Mind you, once you dodge one massive interdimensional vine bristled with thorns, you dodge them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You seen them? Big gnarly things. This is the biggest one I've ever seen. Pull a few stunts trying to shake this thing off. Nothing too fancy. Going full speed when the fish clips me. Knocks me into a vine and, well, like I said, I crash, blammo, on impact. My ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparkling like crazy, and I bet you it took the anglerfish with it. So I had to move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. Camped out near where I crashed at first, found a skeleton later. Great find. Would've been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. I've been here ever since. No wonder there's so many stories about you back home. You're not half bad yourself, making it here in one piece. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anyway, what else you wanted? Anything else you wanted? You reached the core of Giant's Deep? How'd you do it? Yeah, we need to know this. Giant's Deep's core, huh? Ha, that was a wild one. Since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kinda feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd take a walk and see where it ends. You wanna go to the tail end of that anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Alright, so that's something. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As long as near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on this vine and eating the seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? Skeleton was a good find. Keeps fish away. You know, see, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. BS, considering the fact they come after me, like, in a group. That's why I set up camp here. Alright. Alright, stupid question. Where's your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the trail of the anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that, and you'll find my old ship. Shouldn't I tell the ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure, being the best there ever was. Been nice to have a break. But as that kind of explains it, the reason why they hear his harmonica or whatever is because the seeds, I guess, have like a hive mind thing to them. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know the space is weird here. Intensely. Or try throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Scout track will tell you the scout is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? But inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space and Dark Bramble kind of spans you go through each spear. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. I found something. Lay it on me, Hatchling. I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, Hatchling. Sure will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and oh shoot, he's got a point. Kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the plant and scattered pieces across space. We don't get that seed you found stored real quick, like I suspect Timberhearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found my writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha, so the blast things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, ain't it, hatchling? Alright. So, maybe that's a clue. Then maybe we're not actually supposed to, like, fly fast as hell and everything. We just basically just coast on through. If they're blind, they rely on hearing. So we gotta, like, deprive them on, like, whatever means they have of hearing us. Feldspar's camp. Hollow Vine. Feldspar hinted that secret to reaching the core of Giants Deep lies at the end of the Hollow Vine they crashed their ship into. To find Feldspar ship, I wanted to go to the tail end of the Tanglefish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. Sounds simple enough. But I'm just worried there might be a catch. Let me see as I'm talking. When you're trying to get out and they just make you crash into stuff that, you know, it's just, you know. There it is. I'm gonna park my ass right here for the moment just to be safe. It seemed like I was only like showing one light or whatever, but you never know. Of course, everything's always gonna be so complicated, doesn't it? Knock it off. Whatever. Okay, are you trying to... Is he trying to, like, pick at me here? I'm not getting anything out of that. Is there, like, some kind of note nearby or whatever? You said, like, explore inside the Hollow Vine, right? Shit, shit, shit. Well, hope this is gonna help me out with something here. If this says what I think it's about to say. Trip 4. Entry, I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3. Born crashes 0. Personal best? Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too? Ugh, it tastes terrible. This outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity? I'm telling you, if it's going the way I think it is. Right, I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It will be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. Guess these jellyfish are only used for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat love Feldspar. We do have to go inside the jellyfish to get inside the core. That's what you were... Shit. That is what we gotta do. We were talking about this in the previous stream, and that's the solution. Alright, Rogues, we got ourselves a winner here. I'm sorry, Sun Explode and say what? Okay, at least things are kind of coming together. Because the way I look at it, and that this is the last thing we're going to do, so we're going to take a little trip to Giant's Deep next. See if this will work. Or see, like, how's that we got to do it. But the main thing I'm looking at here, obviously we got one more thing. We got, like, at least one more thing we got to do in Brittle Hollow. Not Brittle Hollow. And, that we got to do inside of, Dark Bramble. Actually, there's a few things we gotta do, because we also gotta, like, go and tell them, like, you know, we gotta do something about that seed. Get Feldspar out of there. Wasn't jellyfish. Which we can always do that in the next stream. Because, you know, so like I said, we definitely need to go do this, because this is something we were trying to work on previously, so we're going to go focus on this now. But the main thing I'm kind of thinking about is that next stream, we definitely need to go ahead and go back down to the chest, see if we can tell them where Feldspar is, and try to get him out of there. Alongside all that, I'd also, like, need to, try again, like, because I'm going to try, like, I'm hoping that probably what we'll be able to do is we can go in there and, just do like a quick thrust thing or whatever to kind of like get by the jellyfish, because I mean not jellyfish, the anglerfish, because again it said they're blind, so obviously they got to function by see, obviously they got to function by you know, hearing. Okay, I'm getting sick of that, because I swear that was supposed to be the right one. I think like one of the other, like, you know, typhoons, like, hijacked it. Let me see here. There it is. Best bet's probably this one right here. Hope this works and it won't actually shot me. Is it going down or not? It looks like it is. So weird. Well, here we go. Booyah. Okay. Well, at least there's no anglerfish in here. I'll take that. It's like it's just like it's a coral center, and this thing is like, you know. All right. Let's get on in here and finally, you know, resolve this one. This one has been like, you know, a long going thing for us. Well, it looks pretty cool out here and out there. All right. There's a Nomai statue up there too. Receiving data from probe 9318094. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 938318094. Hello? Well, that doesn't look good. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,300 3018 94. 9,318 I guess like 9,318,094. Math sucks at times. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe 9318054. So looks like we might have a location for this thing now. Retrieving store coordinate from Ash Twin. Display coordinates for the eye of the universe. Alright. Ow. Yeah, they already said that they used that before. That's what I'm thinking it is. Ash Twin. Oh yeah, back to that again. Let's not. This might be one I already read. Yeah, on the other hand, pinch, because like remember I made that joke before about it. It's supposed to be on the other hand. All right, we already read that one. It says ship log updated. It makes me not. I swear I already read that launch module. And we already definitely did that too. I want to say I did. It looks a little bit weird this time. That's the thing. We already did the launch module. There's something different going on now. I don't know. Probably already read this one too, but... Okay, we already saw that one too. Alright, so we basically got everything we need out of here finally. Really? Alright. I'm just concerned if I gotta do the same thing to get back out now. You just meditate. Take a shortcut back out. I bet you it's not gonna let me back out of here. I'm probably gonna get shocked if I try. Watch this. It's gonna shock me, I know. Well, I got back out. At least it shocked the hell out of me in the process, but at least I was able to get out. Where's my ship, though? Why's my ship over there? So I'm guessing my ship... See? Crap like that. The ship got pulled back up above the waves for some reason. And then it got, like, sent, I guess, like, you know, probably, like, off into space or something like that. That was stupid. Because, like, you know, I had my ship right there. I got out of it and everything and figured it would have been safe, but nope. Yeah, that one definitely missed me a little bit. Just because, like, you know, my ship was underwater, I come back up and it's gone. But good news is that should finally be resolved in regards to the probe thing. Because we've been working at that one for a bit now. Let me see here. Okay. Pro tracking module. That's out of the way. It's kind of like, you know, because we already know we got, like, all these taken care of. This way we kind of, like, don't have to worry about... Probably shouldn't be doing this because it's probably maybe stuff I actually might need to... I think I've already kind of got all this figured out. There's more to explore here. Let's just go ahead and go back over there and warn him about this real quick and try to go and get Feldspar out of there. And we'll call the stream on that. Just gotta find it. I could have just done a tag for it, but... Still curious about that. See, it's always when just the random... At least I know where the reactor is, like, next time that happens. See, they were just out of nowhere, just trying to just break my ship. Yeah, it's probably like somewhere, There it is. Okay, let's just not do that anymore. That'd be great. Let's just keep on going around the circumference of the planet to see if I can see him. See the there it is. Came a little fast there, but you know. Hopefully this like now they can go and actually see. Is it open now? So you didn't do that before. All right, here we are. Is that a dark bramble seed? I think so. It's nothing I've seen on here. All right. Let me see. I think that just like. Oh, here we go. I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? It's going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab extra 3 just in case. So let's go picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed, huh? Don't know what to tell you there. Only a harmonica player I know is the Feldspar, and they disappeared years ago. This here, don't go telling Jen and niece about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed that has any musical talent. So why doesn't it let me like tell them that the Feldspar's in there? Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timber Hearth and saw everything there is to see and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Now I reckon this thing's from Dark Bramble. It's from anywhere, hatchling. I swear I think it just landed right there on, yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't let me like tell him the Feldspar was in there. You figured that would have been a... So I go back and talk to Feldspar first, but I think I already know he's in there, so I don't know why I'd have to go back and talk to him. See, why is it saying all this stuff like, my character doesn't know about this? So I'm about to see it's much bigger on the inside. I mean, he already knows all this stuff. All right, at least we're getting stuff done. We got like all this stuff taken care of. Now we just got to start working on the quantum moon stuff. That's the thing. We need to go back here because I thought we actually investigated Lake Bed Cave, but we didn't. So we definitely got to go and do that too. And then Sun Station, Ash Twin. Yeah, so there's a few little things we still got to do at Dark Bramble. But it kind of feels like maybe, just maybe, Giant's Deep is done. We probably may not have to go back there for anything else for the most part. Everything kind of points at it, like, mainly we just kind of we got to go back to, Ember, like, we got a couple things we still got to do, like, over at, between the Lake Bed Cave and the Sun City, we got to go back to, Ember Twin. And we still got to check out, like, and then we got to go back, of course, go to Brittle Hollow, for that and the Black Hole Forge. There's definitely, like, multiple other things we still got to investigate. But we're definitely, it feels like we're probably, like, coming up to the end of the game. Don't know how much further there is, like, before we get that point. But at least we got, like, in this stream, we did, like, knock a lot of, like, our loose ends out of the way and finish them up. So this is, like, definitely a much more productive stream, Rogues. And things were going pretty well and pretty, smoothly until we ended up going to Dark Bramble and had a few, like, pretty questionable deaths there. But, and I kind of, like, got a little mad about it, of course. But this game is a bit, frustrating. This isn't really an easy game. It's kind of like relaxed in some ways, depending on what planet you go to. But it's not to say I'm not enjoying the game, because obviously, you know, if I was enjoying it, I wouldn't be live streaming it for you guys. I am enjoying it. It's just it definitely has kind of tested me at a few points, but the way it's looking on the next stream is probably definitely gonna test me a little bit more, because I gotta go. I'm probably gonna be going back to two of the main plants I'm not really too fond of, which is Brittle Hollow, and back to Dark Bramble. And we still haven't actually even explored Ash Twin yet. And now I see that actually might end up being a little bit irritating itself, because it seems like, you know, for us to get to a lot of the best stuff, we gotta wait until like it's around close, like, you know, for the sun to, you know, go supernova. So we still gotta go check out Ash Twin, but that's the reason I was saving that for last. It seems like that's probably that definitely has like a whole end game thing, because everything is like constantly keeps going back to Ash Twin. But I do know that we also we still need to kind of like, you know, get to the vessel, which everything's kind of pointed at us like getting close to finishing that one off too. Because so my guess is what happened was the Nomad constructed a temporary settlement beneath the crashed escape pod. I'm guessing like they abandoned this settlement after growing concerns about stability, so they probably like, you know, left and it ended up like, you know, inside Dark Bramble. So I'm thinking that's probably like what happened, like, you know, they possibly ended up inside Dark Bramble, or, you know, because it seems like, you know, there's two different things that happened. Like I think like some of them ended up inside Dark Bramble where they died, and I think like some of the other ones probably ended up, you know, going to Ember Twin where they ended up like, you know, dying there as well. It seems like, you know, just about everywhere we've went, you know, we've seen like Nomad skeletons, and it's either they, you know, died on Brittle Hollow, on I think I might say Ash Twin, either Ember Twin, Brittle Hollow, or inside of Dark Bramble. I think I did see some skeletons on I mean, they're all over, they've basically been all over the place, but definitely kind of seems like they, you know, have been all over, like, you know, trying to settle. And it doesn't really, I mean, I'm guessing like probably like how they really did get wiped out was like, you know, the interloper, the ghost matter thing, like, you know, exploding. And I guess I think that's what heavily it was implied that wiped them out. I'm not sure. It's like so much from this game is kind of like to take in. But either way, next stream for this, because it's after midnight now, Rogues. Next stream for this will be tomorrow. That being said, the next two streams I'll be doing will be sometime today. Since I ain't going to the gym, I can basically go live whenever. But I'll be doing more of a Link to the Past today, as well as finally jumping back on Power Wash Simulator. Check out some of the deals, like the extra content has been put out for that I've been missing, that I haven't actually, you know, got around to playing, you know, because I haven't played like, you know, Power Wash Simulator in probably about a year, give or take. But nonetheless, we'll be jumping on that, as well as like, you know, Link to the Past sometime today. But I don't know exactly what time I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna try to see about going live with Link to the Past, like for our afternoon stream, and then Power Wash Simulator for our night stream, or vice versa, depending on which one I want to go. Which one I want to do first. But like I said, I'm probably gonna do a Link to the Past first, because the plan was out, like, for me playing that, I would have like, you know, Power Wash Simulator as a means to unwind afterwards, since the Link to the Past has been kind of testing me on some of the dungeons. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you those who came and hung out with me. If you guys just lurked, I deeply appreciate it. And like I said, I'll see you guys like later today for a Link to the Past and Power Wash Simulator. But until then, much love. Thank you guys for coming out. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching my stream. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell. You can also find me on Instagram and join my Guilded server to hang out and join in on occasional movie nights. If you're an aspiring streamer, my website contains a collection of over a dozen completely free text guides with advice to help you get started. The section is dedicated to proper networking, the importance of channel panels, handling dead air, and many other topics. You can find a link to my website on my channel. See you guys next time.